World-renowned boxing champion Manny Pacquiao set to face off Saturday for the fourth time against longtime nemesis Juan Manuel Marquez at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. Beating Pac-Man would allow Marquez to redeem himself by proving that he can beat his rival. A Pacquiao victory would enable Pacquiao to prove to his doubters that even at 34 years old, he's still a contender and could possibly bring him closer to fighting boxing's bad boy, Floyd Mayweather, a showdown that has been highly anticipated but unrealized. It's been a tough few months for the Pac-Man. He recently came out on the losing end of one of the biggest boxing controversies in years, and there have been plenty. When he lost a split decision in which unbeaten Timothy Bradley was awarded the WBO welterweight title. The decision shocked the boxing world, leaving millions wondering what's next for Pacquiao. Part of that answer came in this interview. I talked with Manny and his legendary trainer Freddie Roach in Los Angeles, where they discussed the Marquez fight and Pacquiao's future. You're getting ready to fight against Marquez. You have a lot to prove. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready for the fourth time.
What is your plan of attack? I noticed that you're very aggressive today in your sparring, which was kind of different from your fight against Bradley, because it seemed like you were kind of holding back against Bradley. Were you?
That's the aggressiveness that I had with the Bradley fight is not that 100%, but this time I'm focusing to be aggressive 100% and throw a lot of punches.
You're throwing a lot of punches, you still have your speed. Why weren't you as aggressive in the Bradley fight?
Because our strategy is to counter him, because I thought all his fight is he always coming inside. He always come in fight toe-to-toe, but in the fight, he's backing off. I think that's the first time that in his fight he's backing off.
And of course, Marquez is a counter-puncher. He's also a guy who tries to get that mental edge. How have you prepared for that?
I'm prepared that I know what his style and I know what I'm doing, and that's why aggressiveness and speed will be the big advantage and be very useful in the fight.
You had a really good attitude about the Bradley fight. There are a lot of people that tried to say that you were declining and all of that just because you didn't knock him out. Are you feeling young and strong?
I still feel young and strong, and you know that's why I work hard for this fight to prove that the doubt of the mind of the fans is not true, and I want to prove it that I can give a good fight. I'm still young. This time I train harder than the last few fights. I trained like when I was 16 and 50. No, when I was 25 and 26 years old, and I want to get back that condition and the aggressiveness that I had. And I believe that I can get that in what we're doing now in training.
Roach says Pacquiao has picked up the intensity for the Marquez showdown. Are you going to bring that aggressiveness back?
Yeah, we have to. And the thing is, we're fighting a great counterpuncher, though, who is very, very smart fighter. And if we get too aggressive and too wild, he can counterpunch us and set us up for disaster, actually. So we got to be a little bit careful with this guy, because he is a great counterpuncher. But we do need to attack him, and we're coming up with a little bit of a different look this time, because he's a lot more muscular now. He's built. He's not as fast anymore, and he's kind of slow, but he punches. He's trying to improve his punching power, and he's going to be looking for a knockout too. And hopefully that will, I think, help us get what we want.
In terms of Manny's speed, I mean, that's one of the great things about him. He's light, but that makes him faster. Every pound gives him an advantage. How is he in terms of his speed now? We watched him work out. He looked pretty great.
Yeah, his speed's great. It hasn't declined at all. His speed and power is still there.
And while Roach insists Pacquiao's power is still there, he concedes that the power and the reach of the sport of boxing in general has taken a hit amid the Bradley controversy. Already having lost market share to UFC and mixed martial arts in general, winning back once loyal fans could be a fight in itself.
Was that last fight a black eye for boxing?
Yeah, definitely. It has hurt the sport, and we need to be careful with that, because we're going to ruin our own sport by these type of decisions and so forth. And but like I said, though, I can't really blame anybody for that. I don't know why it happened, because some people say there was a fix in there. The fix didn't help anybody. The thing is, unless someone made a big bet on Bradley, but we haven't heard that yet.
The one thing that could restore confidence and jumpstart excitement would be the Pacquiao-Mayweather fight boxing fans have been craving for so long. Pacquiao and Roach say they're both ready to take him on, saying that Mayweather, not Pacquiao, has been the reluctant one.
They're trying to make me look bad to the fans that I'm the one who don't want to fight, but the truth is I'm the one to want that fight happen because of the calling of the fans, and they really want to that fight happen.
At this point, no one can definitively say if and when the Pacquiao-Mayweather fight could happen. But one thing is clear, if it's going to happen, it will need to happen soon. As Roach says, a Pacquiao retirement isn't far off.
Manny asked me, he said, when I started slowing down, will you tell me? I said, I'll be the first one to tell you. I said, will you retire when I tell you? He said, yes, he will. So that'll be the first.
How long could he go?
I would say Pacquiao about 2 more years.
2 more years. So that Mayweather fight has to happen soon.
It has to happen soon, because we don't want to see them both fight each other when they're at their decline. We want to see them fight at the best they can be, and that's right now.
But in an era where so many boxers refuse to listen to retirement advice, often opening themselves up to brain damage and professional embarrassment, will Manny take Freddie's advice on the timing of his retirement? Or will he still be trying to win championships past age 40, in line with the recent trend?
Freddie says you have a couple more years before you're going to retire. How do you feel about that?
I believe Freddie. He's not only a trainer for me, but he's a good advisor, and he's like my family. He's part of my family, and he's like my brother.
And so that means that the Mayweather fight would have to happen in 2013, really, in order for you to take it.
I always consider the fight will be happen if he say yes. Nothing. The only thing that the problem is his yes. The fight will be on.
What about Brandon Rios? Do you see him as a contender?
Brandon Rios, there's a lot of fighter. It's as long as it's the same weight in 147 pounds, and they have a opportunity and chance to fight with me.
No doubt the retirement of Pacquiao and his international brand will be another big hit to boxing. His charisma and global appeal has made him one of the most beloved figures in sports. If you remember the last time I met up with Manny, you remember us singing.
Imagine all the people living for today.
Being the good sport that he is, he sang a few bars before leaving the gym for dinner, showing once again why so many have embraced the Pac-Man.
If there's anybody going to listen to my story, all about the girl who came to stay.
For the Business of Celebrity, I'm Lee Hawkins.